Hey everybody, Andrew here. Welcome to Living the Northern Life. Today, I'm just out in the bush, having a look around, looking at my trails and the trailer and all that good stuff. We're looking at adding a deck, a cover for our trailer to keep it out of the snow and rain and all that good stuff. But let's get started. Also want to try to get some solar panels set up in here when we put over the roof over top of the trailer, but well, it's going to be up fairly high, so I don't need to like clean down here, although it would be nice to get this cleaned up a little bit more. And there's some bigger trees kind of blocking the light, and these white birch, they need to kind of come out of here because they look a little dangerous at the top. Just looking at how high I can bring this deck up too. And I think I can easily bring it up the height of that stair. From the stone to the door is 24 inches, so I could easily bring this up 20 inches, making my post a whole lot shorter when I go up above the trailer. The red pines that we have close to the sawmill, I think the tallest one is 13 feet, but we do have some 12 footers over there. So if I could raise this deck up and cut 3 12 footers, I think I'd have, everything kind of set for me to use red pine 6x6s to be able to build our shelter for over top of the trailer. So that way the snow won't fall on top of it in the wintertime, and I can put my solar panels on top. And this side here is a little bit different because I don't have enough material over here. But the trailer is about 9 feet tall to the top, so I've got enough red pine over there for 9 footers to create 3 of them, and so that's easily done. And then I think I'd need some 10 footers to go from this wall over to the other side, and 3 of those, and then some braces, and then it's gonna come down for the solar panels to face south. So obviously when I put the trailer in, I didn't really measure that well with using a compass, and it's pointed more southeast than it is southwest or south. So it is what it is. I'm gonna have to live with it now. I don't want to move the trailer. I suppose I could, but I don't want to, just to swing it here a little bit here and there. I'm quite happy with how it looks. I get to look at my big favorite tree just over here, and yeah, it's going to be a nice view when we look out from the deck. So these blocks here are basically in the right spot, but obviously the stump has got to go, and then I'll put another block just by the tires, and then one over here and one in the back corner, and then obviously one in the back corner of the trailer. Got some branches to get rid of. I really wish I could start working on that today, but we have a weather storm forecast saying that we're getting so much rain starting basically now until Monday or Tuesday. We're getting a lot of rain here in our area, but so can only do what I can do here. So, and I still have to sharpen my chainsaw blade and my 2 chainsaw more blades for my weed eater that have the chainsaw teeth on it. God, I love those things. I'll put a link to those down in the description. I've bought 4 now, and the reason I bought 4 is so that I can keep cutting all day long with them. They just sharpen like a chainsaw with a 3/32 file. Yeah, I need to get those 3 sharpened. I think I've still got a brand new one that I haven't touched yet. And so I need to get those ones sharpened and then start clearing out Sawmill Trail for us to start cutting down some poplar trees and get those moved out for the sawmill in the spring and summer. We'll get all that lumber cut up and then start building our temporary sheds. And I think I want to build the frame for the trailer here out of red pine because we've got that. Although if I built that out of poplar, I could use that red pine for something else. I should also mention that I'm going to be putting together a package that I've been watching from David Paz about how to put a off-grid solar collector, batteries, charger, all that good stuff together. And so I've been watching his channel or that one episode on how to get it done. And I'm just more interested in how his solution works. It's very compact. You can, put it in a tiny spot, protect it. It's 48 volts, so I'm trying to find some Li time 48 volt batteries, but I don't see any on their website. I do see them other places like on Amazon, but they don't have any in stock. So of course, they can say that they've got them all they want, but if they're not available, then they're not really available, are they? So that's what I'm planning on doing for the trailer, for power, to be able to charge my Milwaukee batteries and run my cordless equipment here. So we've got skill saws and impacts and all that stuff, right? So we should be pretty much set up. I don't think that we'll need a generator here. At least I'm hoping to get away with not having a generator. People are telling me I should just get a generator, but they're noisy and, yes, they're less expensive. But they also require more maintenance, which maybe I'm mistaken at as well. I'm not really sure. We just want to be off grid. We don't really want the noise of all that stuff. If I have to charge some batteries with a generator, I guess I'll have to do that. But when that time comes, I'll have to get a generator at that point. But right now, I just want to concentrate on solar, and we're just looking to run some lights and charge batteries and equipment, so that way we can run it and not have any issues. So anyway, that's what I was thinking. My original plan today was probably not to move these two poplars out of the way, but kind of work my way down our new little trail here to get to the new sawmill trail. I'll cut to that. I can't wait to get on the property when it's not raining. We've got so much work to do, and I'm only here on Saturdays. I'd like to start coming Saturday and Sundays, stay here Saturday nights in the trailer or a tent or something, and hopefully make double the progress. But I'm just walking my way back, and some trees have fallen. So this is the original little trail that we've got here to get from the trailer to new sawmill trail. I have to be careful because there's potentially bears out here now. It is bear season. They're all awake, and they're hungry, and they're angry, and so I need to be careful. So we have some trails to cut out and some trees that have fallen down. I wanted my trail to kind of come through here. We've got a stump over there that needs to go away. I'm just gonna make my way this way. We got another poplar top here. It's right there. And if I look up the tree, geez, it's gotta be 40 feet. And it just broke off. So I just changed the format from cinematic to video here so you guys can see what's in the background. And so these poplars back here is what we're gonna be cutting down. I am currently standing on our new little sawmill trail. As you can see, there's a trail here, but I need to make it a little bit wider. I was hoping on actually getting my weed eater out today with the chainsaw blade so I could make this a little bit better, and we can go in here. Let me just turn this around. So the path, I don't know if you can see, again, it goes to the left of that white birch, but we're gonna cut out here and we're gonna make our trail come back over this way so that we can get these poplars in the back a little bit easier. It's not going to be a whole lot of work, but there is some downed trees. But once that's done, it's going to be a better shot to go down new sawmill trail here. Let's take a quick little walk. And so then I've got to cut out these little trees over here to make it a little bit wider, a little bit straighter, to make it out to the sawmill. So I'm getting a little closer to the trail mouth here, and let me back up a little bit. Now I got to get rid of these guys to widen this trail out and work my way that way. Some ash trees here. You can tell it's a little swampy in here where there's ash trees growing. I thought I'd take a second to come over to where we did our red pines a few years ago, actually. All the ones that are staked here. And wow, the snow's kind of bent them down a little bit, but we've got some big trees in here already. Hopefully they'll come back Wow. Those trees over there, we've done 2 years ago, I think. They're doing really well. I mean, you can see them fairly easy. This one here, the grass gets kind of long, so it's hard to tell. And 2 weeks ago, we had 2-3 feet of snow on here, and then it just started melting like crazy, and that's when we were doing our maple syrup, so we didn't get very much maple syrup. I think we got 10 1-liter bottles, maybe 12. So it wasn't a fantastic run, but we did get enough for ourselves for this this year. But I thought I would take a second to come out here and have a look at the red pines before the grass starts growing. Each one of these stakes was a red pine, and some sort of animal came along and decided that they wanted to eat them. So we don't have very many left here at all. We got a little guy growing here. This one's gone. Gone. He's still there. So out of all the ones that are gone or, you know, mostly eaten, I'm going to try to replace those. I've got those red pines that are up on the hill over there, and they made it through the winter no problem. And have 300 more on coming this spring. So we're going to try to get some more of this field cleared out, move some of that brush. I had to switch the video. Cinema is nice, or cinematic is nice, but it sure hides a lot of the picture in the background. So we're going to clear out some of this brush over here and then plant more red pines, the 4 feet apart this spring again. Boy, we got a lot of work to do. Yes, I know I'm a big wimp, but we planted 300 trees here, 275, somewhere between 275 and 300. And if I counted 5 trees, I'd be lucky. So your lovely little rabbits or whatever ate my red pines. So thankfully somebody got something out of it, but we'll have to replace them all by the looks of it. And these were all cedar trees before, and there's not one left in here at all. I don't know if something ate it or if it's just too wet in here, but yeah, each stake had a cedar tree, and there's no cedar trees here at all. I guess maybe what I'll have to do is to get the cedar trees a couple feet tall before I plant them, as opposed to, 3 or 4 inches. So hopefully we've got a bunch growing at home out of our cedar trees. There's a bunch of seeds that fell on the ground, so we put some dirt down before the seeds fell. And hopefully this spring there'll be a bunch. We'll get some red solo cups again and plant them in the red solo cups, take care of them, and then figure out what we need to do for the winter. Because my other cedars that I thought I could winter outside didn't survive. The red pines really did well this winter. They all survived really well. But the cedars that we planted didn't survive at all. So Marcel and I are just taking a quick walk. There's a gully in between the properties here, and there's a lot of downed trees. A lot of downed trees in it. He says it's his property, but it only comes back a quarter mile, and I think that post over there is the corner of it. I'm not sure. That's the corner of it, yeah. Yeah. So he's right. We're still on his property for now. I've been here more than you have. That's true. I have rubber boots and I can walk down the gully. What are you stuck up there for?
Oh, I can't walk back up here if I can.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much, eh? I don't know if you heard that or not. He said he has sneakers on. A rock over there. Rock over here makes a natural gully. I don't know if you can hear this or not, but it's really starting to come down. So I think I'm going to end this video. We are an Amazon affiliate. If you guys click any of our Amazon links down below to any of the chainsaw blades or that kind of stuff, or after you click our links, we'll receive a small commission if you buy anything within the next 24 hours. If you're not a subscriber and following along, hit that subscribe button and follow along. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it sure means the world to us. And until the next one, keep living the Northern life. Thanks for watching Living the Northern Life. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and our website. Remember to click subscribe, click that bell notification, and give us a thumbs up for the videos you like.